but they all see it slipping away. Hey, everyone. I'm going to attempt to do a portrait here. I put abstract in the title, but it doesn't necessarily have to be an abstract portrait. I just want it to look a little bizarre. I don't know what I want to do, either a side view or a front view. Uh, let's do a front view. I'm going to kind of make it longer than normal. Just so it looks a little bizarre looking. How's everybody doing? I found out that for me, this is the best way for me to do a portrait is to, let's see, so this is going to be where his eyebrows are. We're just going to put it in dark, uh, where the eyes are going to be, and the nose dark. And so usually, I just started doing portraits not too long ago. This is the best way for me to do it, I found out. Is, just put all the face up there first like this, and basically get an idea where the eyes are going to go and the mouth, and the chin is going to be here. Uh, and we got we'll put some ears here. I think I'm going to make this a musician, some kind of musician, so I'll probably put some sunglasses on and a hat, maybe a beanie cap, or we'll see, or maybe just long hair. Anyway, there's the face. Doesn't that look cool already? Let me shut this light off. I'm getting a funny glare there. Anyway, there's his face. Let's do some hair right away off the bat. I'm gonna do a black hair just because it stands out more. Uh, it's gonna kind of go around the head first, just to get an idea what I want as far as hair, how tall I want it. That looks cool. That looks really cool. I'm darkening his eyebrows right now. All right, there's kind of that's a cool looking face so far, don't you think? Doesn't look like a musician, but we will see what happens. Uh, let's see, maybe I'm gonna put let's give him like a bow tie here. And we'll do some kind of high suit on him. High shoulders. Maybe it's like, maybe he's going to end up being like, like a classic musician. Yeah. Maybe he's going to be a composer. I'll put a hand here and he's holding a baton. I think that's what they're called. So we'll give him a white shirt here. Look at that. I don't even do portraits. I'm not even I'm not even good at portraits, but it just kind of hit me all of a sudden the other day to just paint and put the shapes in there. If you try and like copy someone and be perfect, you're not going to get this effect. That's what's so bizarre about, you know, trying to copy someone. You lose your freedom of the brush, because I like to be free with the brush, and just whatever happens. Get a bigger brush for the background. Not that this painting's gonna sell, it's just good practice. Practicing my portraits is all I'm doing here. I like a dark background. This is acrylic paint. Although it probably looks like oil paint to you, the way I'm painting it up there. So we'll just keep giving them a tuxedo here. I don't know if you've ever went to a symphony, but they have a conductor. I think that's what this is going to be, a conductor. Okay. So I'm going to have to put his hand up here holding a baton. So let's do that next. I'll show you how I do the hands now. We're going to turn this into a conductor. I paint on the fly, so we're going to put his hand up here holding that. We'll put the stick straight up and down. So we're going to put the shape of his hand up here in the air first. So I'm imagining he's holding it like this, okay? So we want to like get this part of his fingers maybe in front here. So we got 4, we'll put 4 things like this, P, and then the baton's going to be held in it, maybe as tips. And then we'll get the knuckles out here, the shape of the knuckles. Doesn't have to be perfect. And maybe part of his thumb is popping out there. There we go. Now we're going to put the suit. We'll put there we go. We just turned it into a conductor. I think that's what they're called. We'll give him a white sleeve there. Shirt sticking out. It's pretty cool. I did this all on the fly. I'm not using it or anything, which is kind of cool. And let's see, we'll run this thing kind of at an angle. Made it too long, so I'll have to trim it down a bit. It wouldn't be sticking out too far from the bottom of his hand. We'll get rid of this part here. Wow. It's coming out great. It's coming out really good. I don't know how well for some reason the Wi-Fi is not working again. I'm linked to my phone as far as getting power to YouTube. Uh, all right. Well, I'll have to fix his tuxedo. I kind of didn't do the tuxedo right. Tuxedo doesn't have collars. Suits have collars. And then it's all white, a white shirt inside here. That's tuxedo. All right, now we're getting somewhere. I got one person watching this masterpiece. That's amazing. Ed, how's it going? He looks British. Yeah, he does. Blue Jules, thank you. I just did this on the fly. This is a good example of painting on the fly and painting really loose. Very good example. I'm not even a portrait painter. I'm using some of my landscape skills in here. Yeah, I really like it. I'm not sure, somebody might buy this. That's works for the symphony, maybe. It's really cool. He looks British. I overrated the length of his face, and it worked out great. Yeah, he turned into a bald-headed guy, is what happened. So the age of the guy is correct, because these guys are usually pretty old, these conductors. I'm going to put a little color in there so I can get some kind of blend going. I'm saving his face and hand to the last to get the features in there. That's the hardest part for me. Finishing off the face, it's still a little difficult for me, but give it a try. I kind of like it the way it is. Here in my heart, give you the best of my love. Whoa, sweet darling, get the best of my love. Whoa, sweet darling. Get the best of my love. Whoa. All right, hand. You know who it reminds me of it? That one Canadian philosopher guy, whatever he is, Peterson. Looks like that guy, I can't remember his first name. Something Peterson. Thanks for watching, everyone. I think it's time for the liner brush. bought some more Flow Aid. I'm not sure where I put it. What do I do with it? I've been trying to use Flow Aid instead of water when I can. There it is. Flow additive. It says to dilute it with water, but I just put a little bit in a glass and use it that way. I don't care. You don't need much of it. It pretty much goes a long way. A few drops. Hey, hey! I should have used burnt umber instead of black for this part. It's coming together. Let me do this. I got crimson. I mixed some crimson with the stone. Yep, he's British. I'm really digging this. This is about where I fall apart as far as technique. I used to talk it over. Alright, I liked it better when it was darker. What is this? I think that was his hair. I know he was trying. Whoa, sweet darling, get the best of my love. Whoa, sweet darling. Yeah, this is the hard part, finishing it off, you know. I without messing up all the, the freestyle I did there. I did pretty good when I first laid it down. gonna happen today? It was a quiet night. And I would be alright. Yeah, he's looking pretty British there. Very clean shaven. Burnt umber is driving me nuts. It's like it's been sitting on my palate for a couple days, so it's not good stuff. There we go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. Pretty fun. If you go back and watch the beginning, how I lay out the face and everything, it was pretty cool. So I'm gonna darken his eyebrows a little bit here. You know how old guys, their eyebrows start to, they get these long ones hanging out here. They get a few hanging off that they didn't trim. I think this came out pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is we'll put some musical notes back here so we know it's a musician. Thanks for all the likes, everyone. I appreciate that. It's probably the best portrait I've ever done as far as technique. You know, you know how you can paint sometimes, and you just keep painting and painting, and you kind of overdo it. I didn't do that with this one. It was pretty much the first brush stroke, except the face I laid out a foundation first. I kind of like it. I feel like I'm missing something. I like the way the hair came out. I kind of watered the black down. That was black paint, but it was watered down, so it kind of got a washed out look. Pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little break. This only took 46 minutes. Wow. Pretty amazing. Do I have room for his? No. Should put like some crowd's heads in the background, like the orchestra's in front of them, people behind them. That'd look awesome. People in their seats. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to come back and do a landscape. I need to do a landscape. I haven't done one in a while, so I don't forget.